What is up, guys? It is Michael, aka Vanilla Bear, and this is part 2 of my Deus Ex Mankind Divided Foxiest of Hounds and Pacifist walkthrough. So this one's going to cover missions 4, 5 and 6. So the first one is all about just getting to the Interpol office, and you have to put something called a whisper chip into sort of Miller's office to sort of spy on him. So you just follow your waypoint, get into the shop in the back, and you get your elevator to go down into Interpol.
Alex.
So you're just going to walk all the way straight forward after the elevator, up the stairs. When you get to the top, you're going to be confronted by this woman here, this NPC. After you've sort of finished her conversation, all you do is turn around, and there's a vent. You just need to climb in the vent. Jump up on the pipe to avoid the electricity, and then in the other vent to the other end. Now when you look up, you'll see Miller's office, so you need to just turn around and jump up and mantle that ledge. There is another thing you take apart here. It's quite hard to see, but it's a little square there, the hatch. Drop down it, and this is the room where you have to insert the whisper chip.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
After that, just leave the room, leave the other room, and then walk into Miller's office.
Agent Jensen reporting for duties.
After finishing speaking to Miller, you just leave the office. Now, I jump off here and land the ground. Make sure you have the Icarus landing upgrade, because otherwise that'll do fatal damage to you. I found that out the hard way. It's an absolute nightmare. It's not even that high a jump in real life. I mean, it's like it's one floor. You know what I mean? It's not going to absolutely destroy you. You'll just walk off, simple as. So now we need to go back to the tram station.
Goodbye.
All right, Miller, I'm at the Metro.
I hate watching you.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Ruzicka?
So after you travel on the train, as soon as you get off, you immediately end up in a conversation with Smiley. After that, turn left, help the escalators, and then turn left again in this room. Now, I'd recommend saving before you do this hack, because it can be quite tricky, despite the fact there's only one. So, just finish this hack and get into this room.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Okay, then the box at the top, all you do is pick it up, move it away, and it uncovers this vent. Open the vent, and through we go. Now, once you get to the other end of the vent, make sure you put your cloaking on, because I kinda stuffed this up because the guy seen me. So turn it on and go to the left, and you just need to sneak by these two. Now, the way we came in is the exact way we're going to head back out of here. It's just a really short mission. It's just essentially infiltrate this building, pick up some piece of equipment, and then immediately walk straight back out. So through this door, and then through this little gap, you're immediately going to go left. And then aim for the other hole. There we go. Now you can turn your cloak on off when you follow this person, because she doesn't hear you. And then you just need to wait until she seems like she's going to turn around, and then you just cloak and walk straight past her. Like I said, the cloaking ability in this game is so overpowered. Like, as soon as you unlock the ability where it stops draining your energy as fast. It's just, you can just walk the game so easily. So there's a few guys down the left there, but all you need to do is sneak off to the right and walk straight past them. You can just keep walking straight, and if one of them turns around, you obviously get the little yellow meter showing that they're starting to see you. Like there, all you need to do is turn cloaking on, jump over this sort of barrier and into the room. The thing you need to collect is just sitting on the table.
Smiley.
And then we're just going to do the exact same path backwards. There is, I think there's only one change. One of the guy that's wearing the sort of robotic suit is now on the right hand side. So stop here and wait for your cloak to recharge. You'll see when the minimap is starting to walk past now. As soon as it gets past your line of sight, just immediately walk. Now you can go left here, but I got caught, so the easiest way is go right and follow the same path that we came in on. Just look at it, we've only got 2 guards to get past, which are very easy. It's just literally just need to walk cloak past them. The person the closest to us will walk towards us and turn left. As soon as that happens, you're just gonna head straight over to where I'm looking. Like so, then you're just gonna sneak behind the barrier past this person and into the vent. You know, the first few missions are relatively easy, which is why I've put 3 of them in one video. Mission 7 will have its own video because it is quite long. There's a lot of people you gotta get by, and then there's a sort of speech check with one of the characters at the end, which takes a while. But after trying to mess around with that box, just head back into the train station and away you go. After you get off the train, this police officer just harasses you, checks your papers. Happens way too often.
What did we get?
So I think here we're just heading back to the office, I think. I can't actually remember. Yeah, I think you have to go back and speak to Smiles. Hand over the data that you get.
I have my hands full right now.
As you go down this elevator, obviously Alex contacts you, explaining that she's now got the whisper chip working. So I think that's the next mission. So after we drop this off to Smiley, we then have to go back up and meet up with Alex. So Smiley just needs forensic labs, have a quick conversation with him. I just skip it all. Now I'm not sure if you have to do this bit here, but just because my waypoint was on it, I go and speak to the psychiatrist lady. I can't exactly remember her name, but it's just like a really short conversation about checking if you're okay after being in the bombing incident, blah blah blah, you know, if you're fit to go back to work, all that stuff. Now there's another guy just before the elevator that speaks to you, but he's the 3rd person you have to talk to, and it's really frustrating when you're like just trying to rush this. So I just completely like cut his conversation off. It's just it's just like a side quest. He wants you to go and check out something, but I don't bother. I like through this walkthrough I don't check any of the side quest stuff. I just stick to the main quest. So now we're going back up. We need to go and meet Alex in the, I think it's the puppet store, and she gives you the entrance code. 64464, if I remember correctly. Oh no, it's not the puppet shop, it's the limb place.
Something is going to push them into attacking us.
Switch off patrol.
Okay, bada boom, door unlocked, open the second door, and then you all need to go down to the basement, and Alex appears using the cloaking device, because it's so OP. But after that conversation's done, you then have to go and meet Miller, and you meet the pilot, I think, who takes you to the next mission. But yeah, it's Miller who meets you in the old puppet shop. And then Miller's just standing sort of at the helipad. You have a quick conversation with him, then you meet your pilot, and he takes you off to the next mission, which is mission 7. Now mission 7 is quite long, so it will get its own video, which is the next video. So thank you very much for watching this one. I do apologise, there's a lot of moments where I didn't say anything because there's a lot of just walking around back and forth for this one. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.